If you're watching this as the video goes up, we're live right now on Twitch with drops enabled, so you can hop on over and enjoy some Space Marine 2 behind the scenes and completely unfiltered. I'll see you over there. Okay, the Marines, loads to go through today as Oliver seems to continue to answer your top questions, and one of which makes me very, very happy. On top of that, we have a lost battle brother, and this one's a deep one, but we love to get these things out there and give it a little bit more exposure so you guys can show the love and appreciation for said person. But we've also got some more conversations to go through with regards to the issues inside of the game and where it's all at. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And we're giving away a copy of Space Marine 2 this weekend. We've just given away the last copy. If you guys want to get involved with it, it's very simple. Head down to the comment section and stick a red love heart in the comment section with the platform that you will want to win it on. That being said, we'll announce that winner via the giveaway announcement sector of the Discord. Let's dive into what's happening inside of the game. So starting off, there is no official news coming from the development team as of right now. We're still waiting on all the things that are happening and where it is that it's going to go and what's happening with the next installment for the year 1 battle move. We're going to see exactly what it is that's happening, but there is a lot of things that we're getting excited about based on what Oliver is stating right here. First of all, somebody asked him, will we be seeing more customization options for the Heretic, Astartes in PvP and especially in PvE? I like being able to rock their color schemes in operations, but it would make me more happy to have more chaos options. And we were speaking about this in stream quite a lot, actually. I think that the PvP narrative of being able to work on both sides would be really, really nice to be able to hit some more customizations with regards to it. It is a bit of a frustrating narrative to say the least, and hopefully this is something that we can genuinely get into play. But Oliver responds with, in a word, yes. So that makes me so damn happy. Playing PvP as much as I do, you'll know full well that your main character is all fully customizable and it's really cool to play them, and then you go onto the opposing side and you play part of the Heretic side and you are running with a Chaos character that all looks really generic. You can change the colorization of said character, but other than that, there's not much customization. So I'm glad that they're working on something to be able to make that one a difference, and if that makes a difference to you, then let me know via the comment section below. But on top of that, somebody has asked an obvious question. One question that a lot of people have also asked is how come there are no Sisters of Battle throughout the campaign, considering they're so widespread? On a side note, could they be added in the future as playable and customizable characters, which brought a lot of controversy to the game at the original part of it, with the LGBTQ community going absolutely mental and everybody talking about this being a controversial game because it's only got masculine, massive male characters inside of it, and it was a bit of an annoyance. But nonetheless, he responded with, this is a common question. We are huge fans of the Sisters and we really wanted to add at least one, but it would have required an entirely new animation set. They have a different size and this is problematic for combat and animations. We really want to make it work in the future though, and hopefully that they do, because I think that would be a cool customization feature, just to be able to have just the availability, and not just even with the Sisters, but having loads of different sorts of chapters and alterations that we can actually dive into and have some new sorts of characterization with that degree. I think the Sisters is a cool concept and I know a lot of people do enjoy them, but on top of that, I think it would be really cool to have a lot more variation inside of it. And if you guys are big into the customization as much as I am, you will welcome all of this stuff for sure. And we saw right here another comment stated, will we ever see older Mark variants make it into customization for multiplayer? And it seems as much as customization may well be quite a big thing going forward with this game, whether it is in DLC format or Space Marine 3, it is going to be something that is quite difficult to replicate. Why is that the case? Well, Oliver actually states right here that the difficulty is that the older armor does not work with Primaris Marines, meaning that they would have to be specially veterans. They are also a different size, which means a whole new animation set for every move, including executions, etc. It's actually a huge amount of work, and it's actually quite baffling because you'd like to think that those sorts of things wouldn't generate so much work, but it's always nice to know the opposite side of the development team and how it is that actually operates. And so far they've done an amazing job, and I've got absolutely no stretch of my brain that's worried about the future of this game and what it is that is going to bring. Don't get me twisted, the fall off is going to slowly start happening, and that is something that we will expect to see moving forward, especially with the way that the game actually operates. As of right now, we're still sitting at around 160,000 in a 24-hour peak, with around 60,000 people playing right now, and it's a Monday morning at 10 a.m. So you guys can imagine exactly how much this actually holds up, and so far they seem to be doing an amazing job of it. So fingers crossed, they're working hard and working at a new story narrative, some new multiplayer, and some new PvE characterizations, alongside some new things to actually do, because at the moment it seems to be a little bit of an odd one in people's opinions on how it is that they're actually operating. This comment right here actually says it quite greatly with 2,000 upvotes, because I just don't agree with it the way that it currently is. States right here, PvE operations are where the longevity of this game is, in my honest opinion. Don't get me wrong, the PvP is fun, but to me it feels very much like PlayStation 3 or 360 era experience of it being an additional fun feature, part of the package rather than the focus. The coolest elements, the power, fantasy, and spectacle of Space Marine 2 is in PvE, where you and your brothers beat impossible odds with ultra violence. The finishes, parrying, dodges, swarms, and teamwork come into focus in PvE against enemy NPCs. It is really good and scratches an itch similar but different than Darktide. I hope devs focus goes on more ops missions, enemies, and bosses. Now obviously we know that we've got the Horde mode coming in, which is again going to be a PvE illustrated movement, and it is definitely the case. I think at the moment PvE is a bit of a difficult one, at least in my eyes, and the reason I bring this up is because I'd like to know what your guys' opinions are via the comment section below, so we can get a conversation going. But as it stands right now, for the most part, you have 6 main missions that you guys can run into. Now if you are on PC, there's a mod at the moment that enables you guys to split down the main storyline and put that into the missions, giving you a few more, which I think is an amazing idea. But for the most part, it is 6 missions. As of right now, the game has been out for a whole week, okay? A whole week, and these 6 missions may still feel relatively fresh, although for the most part they are starting to drip down a little bit more. And I think that actually after a little while those 6 missions are going to become absolutely daunting as hell, mainly because you guys would have rinsed and repeat them so damn much that it's just not going to be enough for you. Now if they focus on it and release general content on a regular basis, this will be a massive positive, but unfortunately as of right now I don't think it's going to hold the game. I think the PvE is probably the more refreshing aspect, because everything happens differently. Although the maps are still the same, it's a lot easier to be able to lose yourself in the PvP aspect rather than just going into autopilot with the PvE. Maybe not right now, but definitely in about 3 to 4 weeks time. Let me know your opinions via the comment section. And we have to put this notice up because I feel like this post needs some more attention, and for those of you guys who know the channel, you know full well we like to bring eyes to these sorts of things. Unfortunately, this post right here states, I lost my battle brother on the 6th of the 9th, 2024. On the 6th of the 9th, 2024, I lost my battle brother and my dear friend. We had been eagerly waiting for the release of Space Marine 2, excited to dive in together, leveling up, unlocking new weapons and unlocking our armor sets, but now he's not here to share these moments with me. It's been tough since his passing. I've been struggling in all honesty. Every time I play the game, there's an emptiness where he should be. Not just with this game, but everywhere. I miss him with more than words can express, and I hope wherever he is now, he's at peace. The reason I mention this is because I want to say, cherish your friends. Whether they're online or in real life, life can change in an instant, and those moments you share together are priceless. Hold on to them, because you never know how much they will mean when they're gone. Rest in peace, brother. I miss you. And I think that that's absolutely an amazing point, and such an important message to spread. In the gaming community, there can be a lot of toxicity and a lot of issues that can spread throughout the gaming community, but it's moments like these that kind of make you realize that actually we need to start rallying together. If you haven't already, make sure you send a message out to your fellow brother just to make sure that they're okay. You never know. It may make a difference. And we're going to finalize the thing with the main comments from the previous video that you guys have commented on. And this one states right here, they just need to show as much love to this game as possible. It's perfect. Don't even worry about Space Marine 3. This has literally just come out. We have season passes and you're talking about Space Marine 3. Don't mess up the devs, please. Just give us as much Space Marine 2 content as possible. This game is a massive success and everyone just wants more out of this, and I couldn't agree more. I actually think that they've wrote that down perfectly, and I actually think that that is probably the best way to put it. This game is amazing as it is, and I'm hoping they're not working on a Space Marine 3 or even looking into a Space Marine 3, and just hoping that they add to this one right here, because as an overall, I think that they've absolutely smashed it, and making a new game may well revert that. Work on what you've already got when it works. That's my personal opinion. This comment right here states, as a space wolf, having to play as a heretics in PvP makes me way more mad than it should. And that is absolutely hilarious, because I know a lot of people who genuinely feel like that. For me, personally, it's a lack of customization and a boring attitude of what it is that they actually look like that I really don't want to work as a heretic inside of PvP. But yeah, we've all got our main reasons for not liking it. Thank you so much again for watching, guys. If you haven't already, like, subscribe. Appreciate your faces, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.